with this one, I'm going to say not a political position, but my feelings and my understanding about it. What I know is the issue of the quota system is to do about the issue of empowerment and the issue of trying to make sure that we have gender equality by the end of the day. It was discovered that in Zimbabwe, not most of the women are in the political arena. Most of them, they are not in the in parliament, in local authorities. So it was just a means to make sure that at least we bring women in parliament by giving them 60 seats. But by the end of the day, it is disadvantaging women. How? It is disadvantaging women because when it comes to the political parties, when they are now going for the primary elections, it is being perceived that women have got already 60 seats reserved for them. But they are also forgetting that the 60 seats is for all the political parties. So by the end of the day, some political parties are getting 20, some are getting 15, some are not even getting anything. So I think the only way to make sure that we increase women participation in Zimbabwe is to have the issue of 50-50. We have got 210 seats in Zimbabwe. Out of the 210 seats, we are supposed to get 105 women, 105 men. Then we'll leave the issue of the proportional with the Senate, where we are going to have the zebra system because it's already in the Constitution. But for this lower house, I think let's have 50-50. That's how we are going to have more women in parliament. Because with 50-50, we are guaranteed that we have got 105 seats already for women. Whether it's ZANU, whether it's MDC, whether it's any other party, but the 105 will be in our hands. But with the 60 seats, it's disadvantaging. And the other issue is, with the 60 seats, who are the beneficiaries of the 60 seats? If you look in both parties, mostly are the senior members of MTC or senior members of ZANU-PF. So how are we going to promote young women? By the end of the day, we are not promoting the young women because the issue of mentorship is kanandakura andaitawo pangu, then the young women must also come in. So by the end of the day, people who are benefiting the proportional representation are the senior members of the party. If you take, for example, as a vice president for the party, then I say I'm not going to participate in a seat, then I will go for PR. What if I go for the seat, then the young woman will go for PR? It will also advantage the young girls. So I strongly feel that we better go for 50-50 in the Constitution. Then if it is there in the Constitution, all the political parties will know that if you don't have the 50-50, we must even have a clause in the Constitution which says if a party brings in people for the nominations without 50-50, then that party must be disqualified. By the end of the day, then we know people are benefiting. So the proportional, I say yes, if it is coming to an end, and if people strongly feel to make sure to extend it, I will also support it, that they must extend it, but we must also advocate for the 50-50. So we'll benefit twice. The Rwandese have got more women in parliament. So I strongly feel that with more women, no corruption, no monopoly, so it will be advantaging the nation. So I strongly feel that, yes, if you want to extend it, yes, let's extend it, but let's also push for 50-50. So I will go for both, but if it is asked that choose one, I will go for 50-50. Yeah.